One everyone! I'm 11. I'm your puppy girl who escaped from the lab just to see you. And today we are reacting to part 2 from 1,000 Player Simulated Civilization Rich and Poor. We did part 1 in a previous video, so if you didn't see that, please go check it out. If you are waiting for part 2 of Bricky's Re-Explained series, don't worry, that is coming soon too. Without further ado, let's get into it. One. Okay, in the previous video, we watched days 1 to 6, but since the video is so long, I decided to split it out across 2 different videos. So here's day 7 to 10, which is about half the video. I hope you enjoy! And already so many people are dead. The board is about to go down, that's right.
Shouldn't it be dropping soon?
Yeah, I think so.
Hold on, let me make it louder. Oh, never mind. That's already loud. Oh, that's Island 1 already on the way.
It was day 7, which means the border had officially dropped. At first, people were kind of in awe.
Whoa, this is beautiful.
Going from one island to another after all this time was
from
a
parts.
major culture shock.
Imagine, I know they already, sorry, I can't talk today. I know they already saw like all the propaganda and all the like, you know, some hints from what Island 2 has to offer. But I'd be really salty if I came from Island 1 and I saw all of this beautiful stuff and be like, holy crap!
Is this Island 1? Whoa!
And as expected, Island
And
1
vice
people
versa.
immediately started taking resources from Island 2. They're taking the sheep. But the flow of resources
sheep.
wasn't all in one direction.
We're probably gonna take some gravel back to Island 2. We don't have a lot of it.
Still, as people from the 2 islands started meeting for the first time, they were surprisingly friendly to each other. Like
So
these
no
two who
instant
made a tunnel
war.
connecting the islands from underground.
Amazing!
It's a Luminar tunnel, but like the bridge, but tiny.
We've linked Island 1 and Island 2.
For the longest time, Island 2 feared an invasion by Island 1. But on day 7, that fear completely disappeared.
Everyone's just
It
playing
became
nice.
very clear that Island 1 had no interest in war. Instead, they were just happy that they could finally enjoy Island 2 for themselves.
The water isn't boiling.
That said, at the
Some
beginning of day
parties
7,
are not gonna be happy.
Lingolini made a big decision.
He did hide the netherite. I think, does Island 2 have any netherite? I can't remember. I don't think they had any.
He had decided to move out of the volcano and relocate his entire mafia to Island 2.
There's not that many, that makes sense.
After yesterday's netherite meeting, which got a little heated,
Oh my
Lingolini
god,
had legitimate
is immigration
fears that
gonna be a
Infernos
problem?
might seek revenge against him. So, hoping to live a more peaceful life, Lingolini went far away and settled in the Caste Coalition.
So you're the leader of a mafia, I've heard?
Yes, we are, but we might do some rebranding over here.
Are you guys like violent?
We weren't violent much, but we have done some political talk that has not been taken well, which is the reason why we're here.
Sensing potential danger, Cass
They're like, I'm not so sure about that. But I wonder if just mass immigration is gonna be an issue. Now, I don't think everyone's gonna wanna move because obviously they've already built their bases and half the time is already over.
decided it was best for Lingolini to set up his home outside the Caste Coalition.
But there's loads of space as well.
That said, the Cass Coalition was now bigger than ever before. On day 7, Cass hosted a funeral for the deceased Wood Daddy, and over 100 people across both
Wow.
islands showed up.
We are gathered here today in the cherished memory of Wood Daddy, a beacon of kindness in our community.
While Cass's influence grew, the Commonwealth was in shambles.
Oh yeah, most of the leaders are dead.
Sapp's trial yesterday was a disaster for the Commonwealth. Island 2 had entrusted the Commonwealth to run the trial of Saps. So when Saps escaped his execution,
I can't
people
believe he
lost
made it.
all faith in the Commonwealth, which at one point was the most powerful civilization in the world. On day 7, most of the Commonwealth leaders resigned, leaving just one player,
Wow.
Sitzkrieg, as the sole ruler of the Commonwealth.
That's probably good though, because they were arguing between leaders, and the fact that some of the really small parties in the Commonwealth had as much power as the big ones. So this is probably a good move for them.
We're actively searching for saps right now. We will restore honor to the Commonwealth.
But now Saps can flee to
One of
Island
Sitzkrieg's
1 as
biggest
well.
goals was to find and kill Saps, but his other big goal was to regrow the Commonwealth's population, which by this point had shrunk by a lot. So he sent out a lot of public invites, especially to the people of Island 1, and it actually did work until one of the people who moved in was Knight Arcturus, the lead brother of Westhelm, who had to flee
the
from
traitor.
Westhelm because Spood had found out about his secret plans for revolution.
Yeah, the Commonwealth is letting us hide out here. As long as Spoo doesn't find us, we should be okay.
Shit.
Speaking of fugitives, the world's biggest
That's
fugitive,
gonna-
Saps, was back to hiding in the jungle after
Cause of
miraculously escaping.
I can't believe he's still in the jungle. I thought he would have switched islands. I feel like different faction hiding fugitives though is gonna cause a lot of political tension.
From his trial, although his spirits were quickly fading.
Everyone thinks I'm a murderer.
Oh,
I just don't
poor
know what to do
Sap.
anymore.
Saps knew that Sitzkrieg and the Commonwealth soon planned to scout the entire southern islands to hunt him down. So on day 7, Saps decided that his best bet was to leave his home island and flee to Island 1.
That's what I'm saying.
But it wouldn't be so easy.
I bet they're watching the coast.
Because the border had just dropped, people were constantly going back and forth between the two islands, which means traveling by sea could be dangerous. So Saps decided on another method of travel.
Underground, maybe?
He went to the place where he was least expected.
Whoa! He's just walking across the bridge?
He's trying to use the bridge.
That's crazy! Why not underground?
No way. No way.
Oh my god, they didn't see him! He's just running past them!
What the heck? What are you doing, bro?
All the sides!
Island 1.
Isn't the water boiling though?
Now, instead of chasing Saps, the Luminara builders instead retreated to inform everyone else that Saps was on his way to Island 1. Saps, meanwhile, quickly sailed the rest of the way to the other island,
Okay,
although
he's a
what
boat.
happened next was unexpected.
Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy.
Whoa. You scared the crap out of me. Am I allowed to touch this water? Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know, it's good here. On the south side of the island, it's safe.
It turns out earlier, Saps had reached out to a bunch of people on Island 1, offering them 2 stacks of diamonds if they give him a safe place to hide. And out of all people to accept his offer, it was Turntap, the leader of the Covenant, the most feared and militaristic civilization on Island 1.
That
Wow!
was a trip.
I
What's
ran
that
across
shit?
the giant bridge that Luminar is building.
small
and,
talk
like,
is crazy.
all of Luminar was there.
When Saps and Turntap finally arrived at the Covenant, Turntap immediately distributed Saps' diamonds to the Covenant army. But then, in a surprising move, he sent them out on a secret mission.
Wait,
Turntap had sent the Covenant
What?
hit squad to Island 2, but not to accomplish a goal for the Covenant per se, but actually upon the request of Infernus.
what?
Linguini betrayed us, humiliated us. He ruined our sacred land.
Is the Cast Coalition gonna protect him?
The volcano for netherite mining, and as such, people from all across Island 1 had started mining in the volcano. And even though Lingulini had now moved out of the volcano, Sinica felt that since people were already mining, she had no choice but to let them stay. She was not happy about what Lingulini had done.
Yeah, she
and
must be
Sinica
pissed.
wanted revenge. Oh! Killing the entire mafia.
No! There's not that many of them!
Oh my god. Now, the reason the Covenant was willing to do Sinica's bidding wasn't just because she'd let them mine for netherite before anyone else. But because as a civilization that values honor and loyalty, the Covenant didn't appreciate how Lingulini so publicly betrayed Infernus.
They don't like backstabby stuff. They're a military army. They're all about honor.
You ever thought about diplomacy.
We could have had Island 1 at peace and world peace, and we still can, really.
Oh, here they go.
But over my grave, he will not be a part of it.
Oh, they've got him. They've got him.
Ligolini ran! Is he gonna take anyone with him? The lava! Wait, what? Was that lava? He's dead.
The Covenant had massacred the Lingolini Mafia.
Animation.
Before anyone could retaliate, the Blue Cross announced they would schedule a hearing, calling on the Covenant to explain what they had done. Howdy, Flux. Oh, you got some fancy armor now.
Yeah, got it from Island 1.
Wait, really? Earlier today,
Yeah, what's
Flux and his
Flux up
crew had
to?
gotten their hands on a super rare armor trim by trading with the Covenant, who had picked up the armor trim from the Warden when it died.
Wait! Flux was the one who betrayed Saps, right? Isn't Saps also hiding in the Covenant? So they're playing both sides. Or I guess just trading,
Now,
not
of
really
course,
playing
Flux
anyone.
had no idea that the Covenant was also trading with and harboring his
Yeah!
arch nemesis, Saps. But he did know one thing.
I heard Saps ran to Island 1, so we put out a massive bounty on his head.
Flux was now determined to have Saps killed, because Saps was the only other person in the world who knew that Flux was behind the murders of all the Island 2 leaders. Basically, if Saps dies, Flux gets away with everything. And ideally, the sooner Saps dies, the better, because of incidents
I
like
hope he
yesterday.
lives.
That includes the prosecution himself and their ringleader, Fluxion.
I hope he survives for justice.
Fortunately for Flux, it didn't seem like anyone at the trial believed Saps. If anything, Saps' accusation only made people hate him more, especially the people of Luminara, who weren't happy that Saps accused some of their fellow citizens. What do you want to do to Saps?
Oh yeah, right. Because he did get the right people, but he also accused people with nothing to do with it.
Kill on site. We hunted him down the other day. We
Yeah.
couldn't find him, but we have speculation of where he is.
After the murder of their beloved leader 3 Below Zero, Luminara soon planned to host an election, and the current frontrunner was a player named Legacy.
Me and my parrot, we've just been going around
Me
to
and my
different
parrot.
houses, knocking on doors. I think we're gonna win this thing.
For a moment, Flux also considered a run for leader, although he had basically already accomplished everything he wanted to do.
Look, no matter what people say, Island 1 was planning to invade us. They would have just walked right ahead. But now that we have stronger leaders...
They
more
weren't gonna
cautious
do that
leaders,
though. There's
they're
no
not gonna
proof
do
of that.
We have world peace. And not because of a bridge,
It's not.
but because of me.
There's your leadership has weakened ever since the coup. They had a really strong alliance with everyone on board. Their leadership is weaker. If anything, this is proof that they wouldn't have invaded. Oh, he misspelled mountain.
Since the beginning, Flux's philosophy was simple. You can never show kindness to your enemy if your enemy wishes to destroy you. If you build a bridge, they'll use it to invade you. If you offer them aid, they'll use it to kill you. This is why Flux believed it was necessary to eliminate the Island 2 leaders who wished to be kind. But the cost of their deaths was devastating. The people of Tricolor still mourned Jofiel, building a massive statue to honor their deceased leader.
That's a crazy build.
Focus on restabilizing our nation. Obviously, the passing of Jofiel hit us pretty hard.
Meanwhile, the people of Aperion had elected a new leader, but Aperion was never quite the same after the death of Alkaline Elk. The people of the Commonwealth were also in shambles, having a much smaller civilization than they started with.
Wow, that is way smaller.
And even though there was some peace on Island 2, people didn't feel a sense of calm, but instead a sense of unease and revenge. They needed closure, and they were determined to kill the person who they believed murdered the leaders they loved.
Oh, poor Sap. I hope he's not gonna get
it was
sold
only a
out.
matter of time before someone hunts him down, or someone in the Covenant betrays him to
That's what I'm
collect the
thinking.
massive bounty on his head.
I wonder how much the bounty is, because he offered them 2 stacks of diamonds, which is very respectable. But actually not that much spread out across, a whole population.
So, Saps made a last-ditch effort to try and get a strong ally for his cause. He asked Turntap to take him to the largest nation on Island 1.
Oh. Well, that would make his location really public. People might come for him. Oh my god, isn't he gonna compete?
But on their way to the West Helm Capitol building, they ran into a citizen of Aperion from Island 2 who recognized Saps.
Oh, hey.
Is there a problem here?
Neutral ground.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay. We will walk by in peace.
Good call.
Saps and his crew then entered the capital.
Can I speak to the glorious leader of West Helm, please?
Yeah, I'll go grab him.
Wow, that's pretty easy to get an appointment with Brood.
Wow. The Covenant leaders brought me. Can we have a meeting?
I'm not gonna lie, Saps. You coming to me asking for a meeting after what happened last time, even if it wasn't.
Ooh, something was blurred
I just wanna
out.
talk.
What about what?
At least explain, because I'm innocent.
Saps, I'm sorry. No.
Ultimately,
He's not even gonna
Spood
hear him
rejected
out.
Saps' request for a meeting because Spood didn't exactly trust him and had no real reason to help him. So instead, Saps tried another civilization, the Alcaracina Pirates.
Oh, they haven't done anything in a while. Small faction though, not great
when
protection.
he arrived, things felt a little off.
Now, since you're here, you have to drop all your gear. I'm just kidding.
Well, about that. Wherever you think is the safer option. At the end of the day,
Uh-oh. So wait, they knew he was gonna come? How long ago did they
But
make
then,
this?
suddenly,
you need to leave.
Run! He figured it out!
where's he going? Turntap had realized that the pirates were planning to kill Saps to collect the massive bounty on his head.
I mean, they
so
are
he told
literally
Saps
pirates.
to run.
What's going on?
1 sec. You gotta go back to Covenant like immediately. We probably shouldn't have come out here.
Now, on their way back to the Covenants, Turntap suddenly started acting suspicious himself.
Are we safe? Is everything fine? What's going on?
Oh no, Saps!
We need to go back to Covenant right now.
You need to tell me what's going on or I'm not coming with you.
Dude, either like you can handle this on your own, or like just. Here, I'll explain to you on a sec. Just come on.
Listen, it's hard to trust people right now, so I'm putting
Yeah,
a lot
I know,
of faith into you.
He's got good instincts. That's how he
As
survived
Saps
this long.
ran, he pondered his choices. Either he puts his life in the hands of Turntap, who may be wanting to kill him and collect the bounty for himself, or he runs away. Now.
Oh, he's got really good instincts. He hasn't noticed he's... Oh my god. He's like an escape artist. This is the 3rd time he runs away.
Saps then climbed the mountains of Island 1, escaping from the last remaining person he thought he could trust. He was now all alone in a world of people who hated him and wanted him dead.
Poor Saps. I feel so terrible. I'll have to find his channel.
And so he ventured into the snow.
Oh, that's dangerous. Don't die.
And started collecting blocks. Saps, what are you doing?
I can't trust anybody. Flux won. He completely won. There's just no point anymore.
No, Saps, don't do it.
On day 7, Saps built a tower in the tundra, a monument for people to remember him by. And he planned to jump off.
No, don't do it. There's so much left to live for.
But he didn't.
If I have to die, I'm gonna make sure he does too.
Get him. Revenge. His camouflage is insane, by the way. Oh, they ate. Holy crap, so many people of Island 1 are dead.
Welcome, everyone! Today,
Trial.
we have 2 new prisoners who will fight to the death.
Bloodsport!
Rinit, you are charged with the attempted murder of several innocent West Helm farmers. Remy, you
Remy
are
the
charged
rat!
with conspiracy to murder West Helm food supplier Dino's Earth.
I mean, he did do that.
Ready, set, fight!
Remy! This is so good.
Oh. Here they go. What's that swing? Wait, some guy jumped in. The heck?
Go, Remy! Imagine being killed by Remy the
His
rat.
duel in the Coliseum, and all of his crimes, including the murder of Dinosaurs, were expunged from his record by Emperor Shfood himself.
That's what
He
you
was now
Remy.
a legend, and his restaurant became more popular than ever before.
He put his head on the
That's an incredible business strategy, by the way.
floor.
Now, it's been a busy few days for Emperor Shfood. He was always working on different things. Have you seen our aqueducts? Show me your aqueducts, Shfood.
Look at it behind you! Look at it!
So what's the
Wow, that's really
I
cool.
don't really know. What is the point of anything? We just build. We have too many builders, not enough ideas.
Now, while Shfood was an effective leader, he did have to constantly watch his back for assassins.
You know, I've thwarted like 5 assassination attempts, and guess what? I've just found out about another.
No way. Shfood's entire reign began with him almost being killed, so he was always extra careful and sensitive about where he went and who he associated with. It's also why Shfood was particularly angry when he found out that one of the people who planned to kill him was his own lead builder, Knight Arcturus.
According to some of my sources, Knight Arcturus was seen in the Commonwealth earlier today.
He's not
Shfood had sent
wrong.
spies across the world to find Knight Arcturus, and when they discovered he was staying at the Commonwealth, Shfood immediately reached out to Sitzkrieg to request he be handed back to Westhelm.
That's what I'm
However-
saying. I knew that all these fugitive harboring was gonna cause some political tensions.
Given that the Commonwealth was low on citizens,
Sorry, I'm pausing again. I genuinely think that might be one of the reasons they go to war with each other, not resources, because by now both nations are actually, well, both islands are pretty well off and have lots of buildings, etc., and lots of resources. But I genuinely think that those political tensions are what's gonna lead to war.
and needed good builders, Sitzkrieg decided to reject Shfood's request.
I'm not just gonna give up one of my builders. The Commonwealth does not give in to tyrants.
Oh,
This made Shfood erupt with fury.
he's not the most
I'm gonna make sure
mellow
that
person.
everybody knows the Commonwealth is corrupt. They step that chocolate.
He plays the role so well. Yeah.
And so Shfood went around telling everyone about how much he hates the Commonwealth. This whole situation became a massive drama, and it actually got to the point where the rest of Island 2 was getting annoyed with the Commonwealth.
I don't get why the Commonwealth doesn't just hand him over. We don't need a war with West Helm.
Unlike the Commonwealth, Cass had a big population and she didn't care about losing citizens who were troublemakers. For example, earlier, one of her citizens, Addison27, had gone to Tricolor, dug into Jofiel's grave, and had stolen Jofiel's head.
No!
Hey, Cass, I brought you a trophy.
But instead of protecting him, Cass immediately banished Addison from the Cass Coalition and alerted Tricolor of his location, causing Addison to flee Island 2.
I mean, Cass is very good at keeping the peace and making allies. She's been very peaceful this entire time. This is definitely the right call.
Kind of no-nonsense leadership that earned Cass a lot of respect from not only her citizens, but other Island 2 nations who are now much more willing to ally with Cass than with the Commonwealth. The very
they
existence
also
of the Cass
had a lot of
Coalition
drama.
also provided a sense of security to smaller groups, like this new nation who are mostly cheese merchants and call themselves the Conquistadors.
That's such a good
Since the border dropped yesterday, the economies of most Island 2 nations were prospering, with heavy amounts of trade and tourism between islands. Meanwhile, in Barbie Land...
Ish. I have news.
What?
I'm marrying Oppenheimer.
What? On day 8, the player Oppenheimer had marched into Barbie Land, but instead of destroying it with a nuke, he apparently liked it so much that he proposed to their leader.
Ish, consider this your invitation to the Barbenheimer wedding.
Thank you.
Funny.
In Luminara, meanwhile, the citizens were inventing new technologies.
This is the power switch. It's 16 furnaces working together simultaneously, and it has a bunch of hopper minecarts on the inside distributing everything.
Luminara did call themselves the inventors.
Luminara was finally starting to live up to its name as the light of Island 2. Little did its citizens know, among them was quietly living the world's most deadly group of terrorists.
I'm thinking of running in the election tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
Legacy's pretty popular, but I'm not worried.
While it seemed like each of the Island 2 nations had their own separate goals, they were all still united under one mission: to find and kill Saps. In fact, by day 8, Luminara had told all of the other nations that Saps had fled to Island 1, and some nations were already preparing to send out hit squads later today.
But he's no longer being harbored, he's fled.
Island 1, meanwhile,
Wait, they still haven't revealed if Saps is actually in danger, if Turtap was gonna kill him or not. I feel like that's gonna come up again.
Dealing with a whole other political drama, the murder of Lingolini.
Oh yeah, we kinda glossed over that.
Conceive how we are being this civil about this. They came in, they found him in the hole, they drowned him in lava.
This player, Vietnam, was one of the few remaining survivors in the Lingolini Mafia. Vietnam had escaped the Covenant's attack and wanted to get revenge against the Covenant, but was finding it surprisingly difficult to gather support. See, while the Blue Cross condemned the Covenant, nobody was brave enough to declare war on them. People feared the Covenant and its army, which is why Seneca secretly asked them to do the deed instead of doing it herself. If people knew that she was behind the attack, she would be in big trouble.
Yeah, they don't have a huge army.
Nobody would face any
They just have good defensive measures on Volcano.
Of the Lingolini Mafia.
So the Cass Coalition isn't gonna do anything about
back
that.
to West Hill.
I mean, they weren't technically part of it, and I can see Cass wanting to keep the peace. I don't think she'll care much about Lingolini.
On day 8, Emperor Spood was really only thinking about one thing: how to get revenge against Night Arcturus. After the Commonwealth rejected Spood's extradition request, Spood's initial reaction was to begin preparing for war. But what made him think twice was his belief that the Commonwealth was a massive nation with probably a big army. Spood also knew that declaring war could risk the entirety of Island 2 coming to the Commonwealth's defense, and maybe launching a counterattack on West Helm. So, Spood decided to change strategies. He instead decided to try and bait the Commonwealth. See if he can make them angry enough to do something rash. Something bad enough that would allow Spood to then declare war and have everyone's support.
That could work.
Spood knew exactly how to make the Commonwealth angry. He invited back to the West Helm capital the one person he knew the Commonwealth hated the most.
It's Saps! Poor Saps is being used in everyone's political agenda.
Back here too, for some reason.
Oh.
This is interesting. Because the Covenant had brought Saps to West Helm yesterday, Spood had specifically asked Turntap to protect Saps and escort him to West Helm once again. While Saps didn't fully trust Turntap, or Spood for that matter, he knew that a meeting with Spood was a massive opportunity, and it was worth the risk.
You can turn the sun away.
Okay, I should probably turn the music down because I'll copyright. But yes, it's this is really risky, but if he can get allies. But what's stopping Spood from using him and then killing him anyway?
You are the person that, to my knowledge, murdered all those people on Island 1. Island 2, sorry.
It was not me. There is a person on Island 2 that is behind all of the assassinations and the corruption. His name is Flexion.
Emperor Spood was having trouble believing Saps, but he went along with it for now.
Well, it seems like we both have gripes with Island 2.
Spood then proceeded to tell Saps and the Covenant about his feud with the Commonwealth, and how he needed Island 1's support in case a war breaks out. There was just one problem. The Blue Cross Alliance was as good as dead. Infernus had basically left the Alliance after the last meeting, and the Covenant had stopped responding to the Blue Cross because of the Lingolini situation. So Spood decided to take things into his own hands and individually...
I'm sorry, imagine your brutal murder where you drown in lava being called a situation. The 11 situation. I think that would hurt my feelings from the grave.
He called the big 4 nations of Island 1 for a meeting, and he wanted Saps to be there so he could tell the leaders about corruption on Island 2. Now, because of Saps' reputation, Seneca and Benji were hesitant. But as long as the meeting was in a wide open area without a roof, they decided they would go.
I mean, the roof isn't really the problem. We saw the pirates had an underground trap in the open. Oh my god, the music! Sorry, I had lots of issues with copyright in the previous video because of the music. Trying to turn it down as much as I can.
Meeting, Spoon first had Saps tell his story.
I've been put on trial and sentenced to death for a crime I did not commit.
Spoon's goal with this meeting was to convince all the leaders that Island 2 was a threat to Island 1.
One of my right-hand men was murdered in cold blood by someone in association with the Commonwealth. It's one of the many injustices I've heard about on Island 2, and I want justice.
Then, Turntap of the Covenant made his own statement.
A few days ago, Covenant was approached by Luminara to speak of a potential trade agreement. Legacy AN approached me in regards to Fluxion, the guy who Saps is claiming killed everyone, which I do believe.
Whoa.
He
Apparently,
believes.
back when the Covenant traded armor trims with Flux, they had also done the same deal with Legacy. And Legacy had voiced concerns to Turntap about Flux's run for leader, including how Flux was demoted from second in command, and rumors that he's paying people diamonds to vote for him. This gave Saps and Spoon's stories a little more credibility, which was crucial for getting everyone on board with West Helm's
Maybe running for leader was a mistake, Flux.
military proposal, which was, if any nation from Island 2 attacks Island 1, then the entirety of Island 1 must strike back.
If all leaders are in agreement to this, please say aye.
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 This is for us a problem.
Benji was hesitant to join any military alliance because Elysium was the nation of peace, and he knew that
Do
his
they even
people
have
were
an
opposed
army?
to any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle.
Council might not agree.
Do you believe if Saps was at the council meeting, would he potentially have the chance to convince him after telling his story?
I think he might.
As long as Saps agrees, it's up to you.
I mean, yeah.
Ugh. That's gonna be really difficult.
Others then walked to Elysium on a mission to reunite Island 1.
I have been framed for the mass assassination of Island 2 leaders by Fluxion and his conspirator. So many other people have died to the same tyranny and corruption that has been on Island 2. I'm just so lucky to be alive and share my story with you guys.
He is actually really lucky.
As Saps spoke, the people of Elysium still had some doubts.
Against the corruption in Island 2, which is...
But who?
What does that, what does
we
that
are
mean?
not
That's vague. What does that
Are
mean?
we going to
corruption?
Listen,
Elysium wasn't convinced that potential corruption on another island was enough of a reason for Elysium to get involved. But then, suddenly...
A few days ago.
Oh.
What the...
What's
What
this?
is this? About 15 members of the West Helm army had inexplicably walked right through Elysium. They quickly left, but it certainly didn't help the tensions.
That's threatening for no reason.
Nonetheless, the proceedings continued.
They're being rushed here to pressure us.
We're going to be deciding whether Elysium citizens would go to war. I think Elysium citizens need to have a say in that.
Yeah, true.
After even more deliberation and after even more time passed,
Excuse me, I have to say something important. The troop of people that came by, they are apparently the military from West Helm. We have reasonable suspicions to believe they are going to launch an invasion of Island 2 in the next, 5 minutes. I do not know.
Wait, what?
But
But there weren't that many of them.
Food had grown impatient after Spider informed him that progress was stalling.
He's not even finished with his meeting. It's been 5 minutes.
Spoon had decided to send
He's
a
really
squadron of the
role-playing
West Helm
Insane
Army into
Emperor
the
really well.
Commonwealth's territory to find and arrest Night Arcturus.
He's got one singular goal.
I think.
This is really gonna hurt Sap's cause, even though it's not his fault. I feel bad.
Hello, Ben. We are here peacefully. We're simply looking for a man by the name of Knight_Arcturus.
Underscore.
Alright. We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at. We have not seen him, nor have we heard from him.
We don't have him.
They're like, well, bye. They're gonna go looking,
With
are
their
they?
first plan failing, West Helm went to plan B.
Shield wall, shield wall.
They're forming a shield wall. They're forming a shield wall outside.
Everyone leave. We're getting out of here.
Yeah.
Everyone bail, bail.
The West Helm Squadron had successfully intimidated the Commonwealth leadership into fleeing their own nation. West Helm then went around searching every house, every mine, every crevice of the
They're really
Commonwealth.
scary.
But ultimately, Knight Arcturus was nowhere to be found.
He must have known because Elysium saw them go. So he must have known and made a run for it. Next
Meanwhile, at the
Oh, no.
Cass Coalition.
Hey, can I run something by you real quick?
Yeah.
You know how everyone's trying to kill Saps because of what he did? And then during his trial, he was all like, Luminara was behind this. Luminara built the trap.
The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
So, I was sailing past Saps' place a few days ago.
God, this dude is digging. Or what? Oh.
You see that? You see that guy?
Yeah.
Isn't that Flux?
Uh-oh, there's proof on people's streams.
Yeah. What's he doing at Saps' place? And why is he gathering blocks?
You gotta show Cass.
Uh-oh, if the Cass Coalition goes to war, that's huge. They're
do you
massive.
think?
Interesting. You know what? Go show this to Tricolor. And probably also Hyperion.
I'm on it.
Dude is doing so much walking. She's like, Ashley, we're gonna go to war, aren't we?
A citizen of the Cass Coalition had been reviewing his old video footage when he happened to notice Flux digging for sand, a prevalent material in Saps' roof. On its own, this wasn't the best evidence. But for some people, it did raise some questions.
Indeed, that's suspicious as heck. Okay, not that many losses. Almost 100 though on Island 2 as well now. I think now that the islands have merged, on one hand they have more resources and aren't dying off in big batches, but how the conflict certainly isn't helping. Oh, Sap's tower. This is so lonely, I feel so bad for him.
Spent the day getting brought into meetings with the most important people on Island 1, and he didn't really know what to make of this.
Yeah, he's totally being used.
In one sense, he was incredibly lucky to finally have some support. But he also questioned how real this support is.
Not
and
very.
who he
I
can
still don't
really
know
trust.
if he can trust Turntap. That was really suspicious
Saps knew
behavior.
that the Covenant generally did not like the people of Island 2. The Covenant believed that Island 1 was the supreme island with better culture, customs, and traditions. They were
Oh, that
also
is
known to
that is a really weird right when you put that in like real world terms.
be ruthless, having massacred the entire Lingolini Mafia. It's why Saps was suspicious of Turntap's offer to continue protecting him, especially after he ran away. But Saps knew he needed powerful allies as world tensions were ramping up.
hopefully the Cast Coalition has his
When
back
Spoon
now.
invaded the Commonwealth yesterday, he got a lot of criticism, mostly from his own neighbors, who were blindsided by the move.
Spoon could have dragged all my people
Yeah.
into war. Elysium
That's a crazy move when you're trying to get their support.
is a nation of peace.
Like that, any hope for a Big Four alliance was basically dead, especially since the other nations were now dealing with problems of their own.
Incredible builds, by the way.
Earlier yesterday, Queen Seneca had found out that Elysium's newspaper, Daybreak Media, had somehow found out that she had directed the Covenant to kill Lingulini. This is why Seneca was so quiet yesterday during the Island 1 snow meeting. She knew this story would be coming out, and she was trying to figure out how she would respond. And on day 9, she made her decision. To dissuade people from invading Infernus, she would show strength by doubling down and hold a joint ceremony with the Covenant, parading around Lingulini's head.
That's an insane move.
Let this be a lesson. Shame to those who disrespect our volcano.
Oh, the lava!
Meanwhile,
probably
on
not the
other
worst
side
move,
of
to
the
be
island,
honest.
The Blue Cross was hosting a meeting.
She had a good reason.
I'm getting word that Infernus is having a ceremony to burn the head of Mario.
If I can't get his head back, then it's war.
The leaders and representatives then decided that Infernus needed to be punished, and they started discussing whether or not to declare war. But then, not even a minute into the discussion,
If everyone
Benji died!
Benji's dead. Benji's dead.
What? Benji, the leader of Elysium, had suddenly died. And before anyone could even ask about what happened, a member of Daybreak Media made a shocking revelation.
We know that Benji had been one of the people who made the call to kill Lingolini.
What?
Wait, what?
Apparently,
Elysium?
Benji had admitted to Daybreak Media that he, alongside Infernus, had approved the killing of Lingulini.
That is unlike
At the time,
them.
Benji believed that killing Lingulini would finally resolve the conflict over the volcano and bring peace to the island.
Crazy!
He ended up seriously regretting this decision, so he told Daybreak Media everything. Exposed Infernus.
So he's
and
the
then
source.
ended his life.
Insane
Now, because Benji
RP!
had repented, the Blue Cross Conference decided not to punish Elysium and instead focused on Infernus.
I don't know about war. Maybe a trial? Give Infernus a chance to tell their side.
Flux was representing Luminara at the meeting, and the leaders actually
Wait, is he the new
agreed
leader?
with his idea. So later today, there would be a trial against the entire nation of Infernus. Now, when the meeting came to an end, Flux...
Now hold on, they're not the ones who did the kill. Are they gonna have a trial against, oh, I forget their name. Southwest Health, the ones who did the kill.
Flux was approached by a few guards from Tricolor.
Right, look. We know about the assassinations, all right?
What
You're under
assassinations?
arrest. You're coming to Tricolor. You're gonna have a fair
What?
trial. Just come with us.
What are you talking about?
Tricolor had issued an arrest warrant for Flux after they obtained incriminating video evidence from a citizen of the Cass Coalition.
Cass did say go to Tricolor.
Responsible for the death of Jovial in any capacity.
What are you talking about? We know Seraphim was guilty of that.
There are concerns that you may have been involved in other ways. If you believe yourself innocent, I believe that you are. I trust that you're innocent because you told me you were. But right now, the most important thing you can do is simply go to the trial and prove that you're correct, which I believe
This
you
is
are,
an
okay?
outrage against Luminara. I cannot
No.
believe that you would accuse me of this.
Now, the truth was, Tricolor wasn't necessarily convinced that Flux was guilty. They just wanted Flux to go to trial so that he could answer their questions about off the videotape.
Why didn't you not bring this up beforehand?
Look, you were not meeting.
Run away. You're seriously scared that I'm going to run away from a trial.
You agree after what happened with the Commonwealth, we could never be too careful about stuff like that. We're both
Fine.
not.
Fine, I will go. But this is an
Uh-oh.
outrage. All right, let's go. We're gonna remember.
I really hope the trial goes well. Not for Flux.
By Tricolor.
Wait, are they gonna invite the other nations or only? Because Cass are the ones who like blew the whistle.
He's like stopping every few seconds.
People stop. Don't worry about it.
The group then passed through Elysium and were about to sail off to Island 2 until.
Who's this?
Oh, hey, what is this?
What? Wait, Flux is getting away?
Why would you do this?
Turned out, Flux had secretly told a member of his own crew to come and attack him
Oh
so he could run away from his arrest without looking guilty.
That's crazy. That is such a big brain move. I mean, hats off to Flux. Man's an evil genius. Like he's cooking.
When Flux returned to Luminara, his whole world had flipped upside down. He believed he had covered all his tracks, that he had gotten away with everything. But for now, he had to remain calm and
Nice to
decide on his
pretend everything's
next
normal.
Legacy.
Yeah?
We've just been informed that you have ties to the Covenant, and they're working with Saps the Traitor. So the problem is, we're afraid you're a national security threat. You have two choices right now. You either drop out of the election this instant,
what?
or we can do this the hard way.
Oh my god, he's gotta take over Luminara.
Oh, that's tough. Alright.
Sorry, imagine you being accused of treason and your reactions. That's tough.
By forcing Legacy to drop out of the election, Flux had automatically become the leader of Luminara. Which means if Tricolor still wanted to arrest him, they wouldn't be able to just walk ahead and take him. They would have to invade Luminara itself.
It's good they built a convenient bridge for that purpose. Wait, is that where the footage comes from? Where it's like, that he uses whenever he's like, that might be a war. I feel like it might be.
Yesterday, Emperor Spoon had caused a lot of chaos with his failed attempt to capture Knight Arcturus. So he spent day 9 repairing relationships, but also forming new ones. For example, earlier, Spoon had received a message from a player named Addison27 who wanted to sell Joe Fuel's head in exchange for netherite. Spoon accepted the deal, gave Addison a place to meet him at, but then he gave Addison's location straight to Tricolor. Uh-oh.
Show us the head.
Yeah,
there it is.
Oh, no.
Give it right now.
I got it.
Now, this actually led to an alliance between Westhelm and Tricolor, the first ever multi-island alliance, and a strategic move by Spoon to befriend the neighbors of the Commonwealth.
I cannot believe Spoon actually is the first one to make an alliance. That's kinda crazy.
Later, Spoon also visited the Covenant after he heard about some civil unrest going on.
So they all just left, just like that?
Apparently, about half of the Covenant's entire population had decided to leave the Covenant.
What?
This is because they believed TurnTap was betraying the Covenant's values by constantly trading and associating with Island 2. And what made a lot of them really angry was the fact that TurnTap was making them protect Saps. See, originally, TurnTap had only brought Saps in to get diamonds for his army. But the more he heard about Saps' story, the more he became captivated by Saps and wanted to help him. In fact, the reason TurnTap had acted strangely on day 7 wasn't because he was thinking about killing Saps. It was because he had just saved Saps from the Alcaracina pirates, and he was worried that the pirates would attack the Covenant in retaliation.
Why wouldn't you just say that?
Anyway, now that TurnTap had the pirates against him,
words.
as well as much of the Covenant forces, which TurnTap himself had trained to be ruthless, it's fair to say that his life was in grave danger. But before he and Spoon could figure out a solution, the Covenant suddenly had a surprise visitor.
Come here, you're under arrest.
Uh-oh.
Yo, they're trying to kill me?
You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island.
After days upon days of searching, the Commonwealth had finally found Saps.
It's literally the guy.
Saps is now hiding. This player, Zekor, was now the main diplomat of the Commonwealth, and he knew that this was his opportunity to finally kill Saps. The last thing he needed to do was to convince Spood to hand Saps over.
Spood, come here. Please, let's have a talk. Let's have a chat. Are you a friend of this criminal behind you?
Alright. Could you guys come inside?
Oh boy. Here we go.
We can put all of our fighting behind us. I propose a trade.
Oh.
You give me Saparada, and the Commonwealth gives you Knight Arcturus.
Oh.
Wow.
That's a good trade.
RT for Saps. I mean, where would this happen?
He really wants
You can let us
Arcturus
take
dead.
Saparada now, and then we can kill Arcturus for you.
No, don't kill him. He needs to fight in the Colosseum.
Of course, Bloodsport.
Alright, we can make that work as well.
Wait, so you're saying you know where he is?
Oh, the guy's shaking his
Interesting,
head.
because Sitzkrieg said he didn't.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
We do not know where he's at.
Look, he comes back every now and then. We'll find him.
Really? Is that so?
Why would I lie?
Because you're
So you'll
lying.
find him for me.
Spood, don't do this.
Look, Spood, I have to be honest. I am shocked that you're defending this criminal. Either you accept this deal right now, or I tell everyone from back home that you're harboring Saparada. They'll all declare war on you, and this will be the end of Westhelm.
Saparad needs to fucking run. So actually, Kipo's starting to be on Sap's side. Not everyone might turn on him. Cast Coalition and Tricolor might not turn on Saps.
So, just to make the terms of this deal very clear, because I want to be accurate, you expect me to give up an innocent man in exchange for a terrorist? Is that
Ooh.
really your offer?
I didn't
He's
expect
not innocent.
Spood to take this stance. He's convinced. Oh.
Alright. Get out.
Dang!
Now.
He's really convincing people. Good on Saps. Okay, wow, a lot of copyrighted music right there. I didn't expect him to kick them out. He really wants Arcturus dead. I guess he still has a backbone.
Soon, it would be time for the trial of Infernus, which had become a very anticipated event because Seneca had told everyone that she actually planned to attend.
Oh, wow,
As
it's getting
such,
busy.
Turntap would be there to help her, which meant Saps also had to go. He wanted the Covenant's protection, which would actually come in handy. But Saps getting attacked. Oh no. Oh boy, Saps getting attacked again.
Poor Saps.
The attacker was taken out immediately by the Covenant, but this led to another problem.
We need to know whether we should keep Infernus in the area. We are worried about assassinations.
Not going in a building, we're having this outside.
Seneca and the rest of Infernus had arrived, but were refusing to enter the courthouse because of safety concerns. Infernus is saying outside or not. They're not going in. And as expected, people were quickly becoming impatient.
I have to stand here for 5 more minutes. I'm gonna pull all my hair out.
Come inside.
I mean, outside and inside, neither is very safe.
The trial hadn't even begun and things were already out of control, and then... Someone's setting up dripstone.
Saps! Honestly, if I was Saps, I would never stop looking up.
Oh!
Whoa! Turntap!
And like that, Turntap was dead, killed by two disgruntled former citizens of the Covenant who had come back for revenge.
I mean, Infernus is right, and I want to go inside.
Queen Seneca directed her people and all the remaining Covenant forces, who were now leaderless, to retreat to the Infernus Castle. Both Infernus and the Covenant were eventually found guilty of murdering the Lingolini Mafia. But now that Seneca had adopted the entire Covenant army with all—
That's so smart and fast thinking. They are crazy. That the military force. She actually has an army now and a well-defended building.
all of its netherite weaponry, it would be impossible to try and arrest anyone. Saps, meanwhile, was abandoned at the courthouse, so he ran all the way to Westhelm to Emperor Spood, who was apparently dealing with a new political crisis.
Running home to Spood. Father Spood, please shelter me.
That Spood had finally made the Commonwealth mad because, according to a Westhelm spy, it looked like the Commonwealth was preparing to go to war. And on top of this, Spood had received a message from Sitzkrieg inviting him to the Commonwealth for a meeting. Now, of course, Spood suspected this was a trap,
Yeah, he's
but
not
his
gonna go.
second-in-command Spider had an idea.
Let me go instead. Let them kill me, and if they do, we'll have the right to obliterate them.
Basically, if Spider goes to this meeting and actually gets killed, then in the eyes of the world, this will give Westhelm permission to finally
That's true.
wipe the Commonwealth off the map.
You're a hero, Spider.
A noble sacrifice. Glory to wisdom.
These guys are all waiting for something to happen. Oh my god.
It happened. They're marching.
This is it.
He called it. The first war between islands. They fled. They knew everyone was gonna come. Oh, this is probably a trap. Get out of here.
Commonwealth had been completely abandoned. See, after Zekr's meeting with Spood, Sitzkrieg had tried to rally all of Island 2 against Westhelm, but not a single nation joined him.
I mean, Barbie and Oppenheimer
Throughout
getting
its
married.
days, the Commonwealth had faced chaos, infighting, global humiliation, and now Sitzkrieg was utterly defeated. So, as a final jab against Westhelm, Sitzkrieg decided to kill Spider before dissolving the Commonwealth once and for all.
That's crazy. That's just a big F
Sitzkrieg and his
you.
remaining citizens then decided to pack up and relocate to the one place in the world that Westhelm wouldn't be able to infiltrate.
Are they going to Infernus? Dude, Infernus just tripled in size.
Come on in, guys. Welcome to Infernus.
Thank you, Seneca.
Seneca just absolutely played everyone.
So many people. Oh my god. Infernus is massive.
I really didn't expect Infernus to get this big when this all started. That's crazy.
Meanwhile, at the Cass Coalition, it was the end of another good day. The farmers had produced plentiful crops, the businesses had made lots of sales, and there was even a birthday party. But while her people were happy, Cass knew very well that the outside world was quickly growing out of control. As leader, it was Cass's duty to keep track of all the world conflicts. But by day 9, they were simply overwhelming. She watched from afar as the Commonwealth fell apart. She watched as world leaders died left and right. She watched Infernus avoid justice by blocking themselves off. with netherite at their defense, as well as the volcano's sheer height. Yet despite all the turmoil, Cass spent most of the day trying to solve what was now the world's biggest mystery.
The saps
Who
thing?
had really murdered all the Island 2 leaders? Was it Saps, or was it Flux?
Man, being a leader is
See,
so much
earlier at the Blue
responsibility.
Cross meeting, members of the Cass Coalition were listening carefully.
Covenant was propagating anti-Island 2 propaganda, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, we didn't agree with that. Island 1 never had beef with you guys. It was really just a covenant.
They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us. Then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all. But the Covenant was going to invade us, right?
Honestly, probably not. I think they were just trying to scare you guys.
Flux had fully believed that Island 1 was going to invade and even yelled at the other leaders for doing nothing, which made Cass think, what if that's the reason he killed them?
She's so right.
What would be
She's
Saps'
cooking.
motive? There wasn't even a motive alleged during his trial.
That's
yet
true,
he was
he's just
still
minding
found
his own
guilty.
business.
In fact, thinking back, the trial itself was suspiciously short, and the judge made a decision very quickly. Well, on day 9, one of Cass's citizens was scouting the Commonwealth and figured out why.
Are the heads in there?
Flux had bribed the judge to ensure Saps was found guilty. When Cass discovered this, she immediately called for a meeting with local leaders.
It's been Flux this whole time. I'm so mad. He needs to die.
I never thought I'd say this, but you have my permission to invade Luminara. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll tell my guys to prepare
for
for
Legacy's been done dirty
there won't be
too.
a battle. We go in, we take him out, we leave. Got it?
Just the one guy.
Yeah, good.
But what about the people who helped him?
First thing tomorrow.
Oh my gosh. I hope they get revenge for Saps, who somehow still alive. Ooh, the numbers. Oh no, I was gonna say they evened out a little, but not that much.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome.
Maybe the people, the battle on the bridge, it's them trying to go kill Flux. That makes sense.
We're here today because, well, we never got the opportunity to properly mourn our previous leader, 3 Below.
What's going on here?
He was more than just a Luminaran, he was a friend, and I'm very much excited that we can continue his legacy and complete the bridge which he would have wanted.
The bridge that now the Cass Coalition is gonna use to invade. This is the first time we've seen like the Cass Coalition going to war or like putting out a hit.
So the Cass Coalition set off on their mission to kill Flux once
I'm surprised
and
it didn't
for all.
ask the rest of the island for help though.
Cass stopped at Aperion to rally their people.
Oh no, she did.
Found the person
Never mind.
responsible for the multiple leader assassinations, including the assassination of your own president. Are we ready to fight for Luminara and for justice?
Yar in the
The
chat.
plan was simple.
Oh, what does
Aperion
this
would
say?
invade Luminara from the south, while the
Whenever I see something, the text, the chat blurred, I'm like, ooh, I wonder what that says.
Cass Coalition approaches from the sea so that Flux can't escape.
Smart. This is probably copyrighted too. Oh dang.
Oh, they're here.
Hey, they're crashing the funeral.
Flux is running. Oh, they're after him.
Surrender, Flux! I don't want to do this!
Oh.
Okay, wait, surrender! Okay, surrender.
I'm not moving. Flux was under arrest, killing Jag, Alki, members of Tricolor, and leader of Commonwealth.
This is an outrage!
And attempting my assassination.
Flux Flux had stopped and surrendered, but there was a bit of confusion.
He's entitled to a fair trial.
Wait, I thought it was
He's our president.
Going in, Cass had been under the impression that the people of Luminara wanted Flux to be overthrown, when in reality, most Luminarans knew nothing about his crimes.
Don't RSVP to a mass murderer right now. Don't let him get through the crowds, guys. Where's Legacy? Luminarans, do you want this man alive?
Yeah, entitled to a fair trial.
They're like, yeah, yeah, that's our dude.
All of a sudden, Cass wasn't sure about what to do. Until... Oh, he's running. He's running.
Oh, running is a bad move. Now they're gonna kill him on sight. The collateral damage is insane.
Oh my gosh.
Where's Flux? Did Flux live?
Flux had killed 5 people using a secret trap he had built the day before. This bought him just enough time to escape.
Evil mastermind, this guy's a genius.
Flux knew there'd be a lot of people after him, so when he dug to the surface, he ran straight to the ocean and fled Island 2.
I can't believe he got away. Man, both him and Sass are escape artists.
And Aperion sent out hit squads to try and hunt Flux down, while Legacy directed the citizens of Luminara to evacuate.
They're still celebrating in the birthday.
Over to the Conquistador HQ because no one is safe in Luminara at the moment.
Holy. Like that, Legacy had taken over as leader of Luminara. Cass and Aperion were down 5 citizens, and Flux had gotten away with everything once again.
Is Saf still chilling with Spoot?
Or so he thought.
I am so confused on what's happening
Oh my god!
Oh god!
Oh my god. When Flux's trap went off, the rest of the world had a lot of questions.
Was that in Luminara?
That was Flux?
Wait, Flux killed those people?
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, we've been trying to tell you.
On day 10, word began to spread about what had happened.
That was Flux's trap? Yeah, Flux built that trap.
Oh my gosh. So even if they don't know, like, for sure, if they don't believe that he's the one who killed the leaders, he did kill those 5 people.
Was Flux behind the murders of the Island 2 leaders after all?
Dude, I think Flux was behind everything. Saps was right.
Remy, I can't believe Remy is still relevant.
The world realized that Saps had been telling the truth. Saps, how do you feel?
Dude, finally, I'm so happy.
For the first time since he had gone into hiding, Saps had been vindicated, proven innocent, and the world was finally on his side.
Stop with the copyrighted music.
And now, instead of hunting for Saps, all of Island 2 was determined to find Flux.
I'm so curious what, like, Barbenheimer's up to during this time. Just planning a wedding, or?
I would have been the bad guy if I killed him right then and there with everyone yelling, trial, trial.
But the search for Flux didn't take long.
Someone just saw Flux going up the volcano.
Oh my gosh. Not everyone's going to Inferno. Stop with the copyrighted music. Oh my gosh.
Had offered Flux refuge at Infernus under the condition that he and his crew build deadly traps.
Is it gonna be Flux? Well, Infernus against everyone else? Because Infernus is also harboring other parties that have pissed everyone off.
All around the volcano perimeter so that nobody can break in. But the rest of the world was unfazed.
Yeah, they're gonna pay for what they did.
Yep. On day 10, all of Island 2 joined the Tricolor West Helm Alliance and declared war against Infernus.
Ah.
Alright.
That's crazy.
We infiltrate the volcano for Spider and for Owo. And I just want to say, if I die today, I love you all.
Glory to West Helm.
Look who he is. He was my brother. He was
I forgot this guy was still alive.
And they took him from us. They took him.
Flux got away with murdering so many of
Honestly, having all the fugitives makes you a stronger force, but you pissed everyone off.
and our leaders. Today, we get justice for our
We still don't know
entire island.
where the footage is from the war on the bridge. Oh my god, is Separata also going to work?
Alright, everyone in. I'll meet you at the Coliseum.
Wow. Okay, copyrighted music. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I forgot about the band. What are they up to? Wow, that's so many people. Here comes West Helm.
Days ago, my home was turned into a death trap behind my back. I was framed and then forced to go through a rigged trial.
Guilty on all counts.
A few days ago, every single person in the world wanted me dead. But today, you all know the truth about who really killed our leaders and our friends. Today, we walk ahead, we storm the volcano, and we get justice!
Justice!
Thank you, Saps. Alright, everyone, listen up. There's a lot of things to watch out for. There's gonna be lava, boiling water, dripstone traps, their entire army.
TNT.
They have the height advantage and netherite armor.
This all sounds horrible. They're
But
gonna
we
die.
have numbers. So let's stick together
and
let's
justice.
win this thing. Come on!
Woo! Honestly, this is probably one of the hardest places to storm in this entire world. Who knew settling on the volcano was gonna be a good idea? Honestly, the lag must be crazy. Oh my gosh. That might be a problem. The problem is all the lava. Sorry about messing with the volume, by the way. I'm just trying to get around all the copyrighted music here. They're just gonna cover everything in lava. Oh, the TNT, I saw that earlier. Here's Flux. Oh, jeez. Yeah! Oh my gosh, the lava is crazy. The water still... Oh, it's boiling! The water is boiling!
Okay, send out the covenant now, right now.
Go.
People dying.
Covenant is attacking from behind.
Oh, they split up their forces. Smart. Instead of all holding up. God, it must be so hard to know who's friend and who's foe. You can't even go by the color of the name tag anymore. This is chaotic. Oh my god, did they build like turrets basically? Oh sorry, this is all copyrighted music. Guy has an arrow in his head. Oh, they're in! They're in! They're in! The traps! Oh my gosh! Remy! Remy the rat just died! Oh my gosh. Billy! You must live, Billy! They're gonna cut the bridge. Oh my gosh. They're dropping like flies! That's gonna be the TNT. The TNT hasn't... Yeah, it hasn't blown yet. Oh my gosh! So many people just fell. There might be more TNT. There are so many. Oh my god. This is a massacre. Oh, I saw Zit's Creek. They all hold up in this tower. Oh, Zit's Creek's dead. Oh my gosh. Seneca, she's jumping. Oh, they're dead. They got them. It's so over. There's no getting away from this. He's running. He's running. But he might have prepared an exit. Oh my god, he's so good in Minecraft. What I'm learning from this, I always have a boat. Oh, the lava! Holy crap. He's eating through it. Oh! Like a phoenix from the ashes!
No.
Bro is unkillable!
Surely not.
Of course he prepared. For fuck's sake!
Of course he has a tunnel. Of course.
That's insane! How the hell did he get away?
He's missing? Hold on.
Oh? What did he write? I'll be there. Oh my god, are they gonna 1v1? This is probably copyrighted too. In the end, it all comes down between those two. The Colosseum! Of course!
No way.
Oh my god, they're both really good at Minecraft. But I think Flux has the better equipment. What if Saps rigged the Colosseum?
Really showed up.
Can't say no to a friend, can I?
Bro.
It's a fair fight, okay? Flux.
Ridiculous.
Look at all these people dying right now because of you.
They're still fighting.
none of this would have happened if you had died like you were supposed to. I'm sorry for everything you've had to go through.
Oh my god. This is gonna be... Oh my gosh. I wish I could see their health bars! I wish more people were here to see this, but they're all at war! Oh my god. They're both getting hits in! They're eating golden apples? Oh my god. So I guess he didn't rig this. Oh, the lava! The lava strats! Whoa! Holy crap! Get him, Saps! Get him! Revenge! He's getting more hits in, I think. Uh-oh. Para! Pistol! Saps! Yeah! Let's fucking go!
Saps had killed Flux. And with that, Flux's reign of terror was over.
Cinema! Cinema! Incredible. I wish I could see the reaction from the people currently fighting in Infernus when they saw the chat message. That, he was dead. Days later? Wait, what? I thought the world would end after D10. So few people are alive, that's crazy.
We gather to honor the lives lost in the Battle of Infernus.
Since then, I think we haven't felt the same. I know I certainly don't.
The Island 2 West Helm Alliance had defeated the Infernus forces. But winning had come at a high cost.
Remy. Oh.
After the war, people across the world took time to mourn their dead, reflect upon the battle, and then, eventually, decide how to move on. Now that Infernus, the Covenant, and the Commonwealth were off the map, there were talks of creating a new world government. But ultimately, it never really materialized, and all the remaining nations just agreed to do their own thing and have peace.
Oh my gosh. Imagine nice soothing singing.
Runs of the war. Crops trampled, the big tree scorched, the volcano ravaged. As a result, people across Island 1 struggled after the war.
But I'm dead.
Some of them joined cults, while others moved to Island 2 in search of a better life.
Wait, the wedding! We haven't seen the wedding yet!
Elysium was fine though. Instead of going to war on day 10, the Nation of Peace had decided to hold a peace festival. And on their shore was something new. A bridge stemming all the way from Luminara.
Wait, aren't they like on the other wrong side of the island?
And so everybody lived on in peace, including Saps, who at long last had returned to Island 2.
Good for him! That ice place kinda sucked.
Still, the world wasn't totally conflict-free. The Cass Coalition Bakery was yet to be exposed for causing the death of Wood Daddy.
And Wood Mommy's dead too now.
Was still in hiding, yet to be found by Westhelm.
Oh yeah, where the heck did he go? Is he still in the jungle?
It's a big world, so it's not a surprise that many stories like this
The wedding!
Never end. But I think there's some beauty in that.
Oh my gosh! They're getting married. My name makes no sense.
We will catch that traitor. But tonight you can rest. You've made your emperor very proud.
I am so surprised that Spood survived until the end.
You have heard all of the evidence. If you find Thomas 5200 guilty of aiding beyond the reign of terror, jump now. Thomas, may you find mercy in the end, senor.
Oh, the wedding!
I ran away screaming from you because I thought you were gonna blow up my nation and kill all my citizens. But after we talked a little bit for like 5 minutes, I realized you could blow up my nation and kill all my citizens. But that doesn't mean you will.
Barbie, do you take Oppenheimer to be your one and only candidate?
I do.
Oppenheimer, same thing.
I do.
Woo! Congratulations!
Barbie and Oppenheimer have requested that instead of rings, they will both exchange something slightly different. If you would please turn your attention to the nuclear bomb that's behind us. 3, 2.
What do you mean? How the heck did they make this? Sap's home. Laxian, goodbye, friend. Oh, I'm gonna. Aww. Oh my gosh. Wait, it's actually flying? Wow. This is an incredible video. No wonder people wanted me to watch this. This was amazing. 10 out of 10. Pure cinema. Wow. So, all of my predictions were totally wrong. And I'm still actually not sure where the footage on the bridge came from. But that was incredible. Holy crap. I can't wait to watch more Ish videos because his stuff is good. The editing is crazy. Thank you so much for sharing this moment with me. I'm a little emotional now. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you guys soon. One.